Who's your daddy?
Welcome back to the Luxaga live stream. You guys know the deal. My name is Jacob, and my goodness, Bitcoin hit that 55K mark. We were hoping it would hit when we were live yesterday, but it doesn't matter. It cranked through it late last night, hitting that 57K, almost 58, which is what we were watching the most. Guys, man, we're going nuts right now. We've been absolutely nailing these price targets. With the 52K resistance, that was our first target, right? Second target, 57K, nails it to a T. I wanted to touch base real quick. Somebody joined the Hodl gang. Andreas, welcome to the Hodl gang, my friend. We're going to test something out today with people that are members to the YouTube. Guys, it's literally $1. You get some custom emotes, and you pretty much get to just flex the fact that you're a part of that Hodl gang. And potentially if you sign up and be old Pepe's sibling here, we got a few of them. You guys can call yourself related to this to the spinning wheel, Mr. Pepe. But overall, though, join the Hodl gang. It's just $1. If you have YouTube Premium, you can also sign up for free. So check that out as well. We're gonna test out something today with Tom and the people that have signed up. Adrius, appreciate you signing up. But guys, yo, why are we lagging? My power went out like literally an hour ago. I'm praying it doesn't go out again. If it goes out again, that's probably why the button isn't there for me. Damn, it's right next to the, you have to go out of a whatever it's called. I can pull it up for you. Let me see here. Let me look. You guys like our new thumbnail, by the way? Right here, boom. I can click it. It says join right there. Just click that little button. Doran, welcome to the Hodl gang, our gambling addict over there. Oh, is it on mobile? I don't know how to do it on mobile, to be honest. You might not. You might have to do it on whatever. I don't exactly know. Overall, though, guys, man, gambling is back. You said you wanted to gamble your channel points. It is back, but let me show you something. The gambling channel points now, I changed the odds. 51 through 75, if you rolled a 51 through 75, you used to get a 2 times multiplier. You don't anymore. You get a 1 times multiplier. If you roll a 76 through 98, you get a 1 times multiplier as well. But if you do roll a 99 to 100, you get that 3x still. So you can't necessarily just crank up those points really fast on the channel point side, but you can get a 1-to-1 payout. All right, so I didn't make it 2-to-1. We're gonna go over this, by the way. We passed literally a Bitcoin past our funded account. We got a funded account in 2 days. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Overall, though, the next up was, remember, yesterday we talked about the new commands. The only commands I can get for hours are exclamation top hours. I don't think you can, if somebody wants to try exclamation hours, maybe it works, but I don't think it does. I think we can only see the top hours. So, yeah, make sure you try that, see if it works. But otherwise, exclamation top hours, you can see your hours and how many that you have. Remember that every hour you have, you get 50 channel points added to your profile at the end of the week, okay? So if you end up at the end of the week, you know, you have 2 hours. Well, guess what? You get 100 extra points added to your profile to then rank in the top 10 come Monday for a chance to win that $100. So, I don't know. I don't think exclamation hours works. I wish it did, but it doesn't. That being said, guys, did you take the SCI trade? No, Tom, I didn't. I wish I did. Massive moves. Bitcoin, though, remember we watched that yesterday. We were already live doing it. Massive moves. Because of that, though, we ended up, like I said, we ended up hitting the funded. We hit that 9K profit that we needed. A little over 9K, almost 10K. Massive moves, though, on that. Welcome to the Hodl Gang, Charles. We appreciate you being here, man. In just a second, I'm going to test out. We're going to do a test giveaway to see if anybody that's a member gets a bonus. I added the setting to say members get a 2 entry bonus. But we'll see if it actually works on YouTube. It might just work on, what's it called? It might just work on Twitch. But, guys, you know the deal. We need to hit 110 likes today if we want to give away $300 on Friday. So make sure that you hit that like button, share with your friends, and let's get to that 100 like mark. Hopefully we can get there today because I want to make sure we give it away. News-wise this week, guys, tomorrow we have GDP pre-market 8:30. Okay, hour before market open on the U.S. side. GDP. Be very careful with that. All right, that's going to come out in the report tomorrow. We've been cranking all-time highs. That could continue to move us, but that's all. I'm not going to go on into Friday or anything, but we had consumer confidence 10 a.m. today. Looks like it missed, but that should have been good for the overall market moves here. We kind of stabilized where we're at. That being said, guys, let's get into Bitcoin predictions. You guys know the ordeal. In order to put in your Bitcoin predictions, if you're correct by the end of the stream, you get 100 channel points added to your profile. Right now, our number one viewer is, who is it? Dame, I think. Dame, guy's a legend. Dame with 120. Sordic second with 115. Brad tied for second as well with 115. All right, let's go ahead and do the Bitcoin predictions. All right, now I'm going to look at price right now. Nice, that's easy. All right, so by the end of the stream, guys, do you think that Bitcoin is going to be more or less than 56,777? Type in exclamation BTC, more or less. You have a chance to get 100 points added to your profile if you're correct at the end of the stream. Just put exclamation BTC, more or less. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pin that so you guys know. But let me get our other, where'd my music go? Give me that music back. Let me get that up. And then we're going to fill in the wheel. You guys know the ordeal. And now we're rhyming. Okay. Epidemic kind of changed their formatting here. Weird. All right. That being said, now we jump into the wheel of analysis. And you guys know it. Everybody say, hey, Pepe, what's up, man? How you doing? Hope you had a good night. Oh, off screen. All right. Pepe's breaking the matrix here. Hold on. Pepe's back, guys. Pepe emotes in the chat. There it is. Doran hitting it up with the Pepe emote. Guys, if you join the Hodl gang, it's literally $1. It's literally $1 to join. You get custom emotes like that Pepe emote. We're going to add a lot more emotes since you guys are joining now. We can actually add a ton more emotes. So stay tuned for those coming up. He said, I'm already down 1.5K in my long positions. I'm the master of doing things the opposite. Come on, man. We know you, Big Dennis. Big Dennis, you got this, man. I believe in you. I feel like you're the one that said you had like $500,000 to invest or some crazy number. So I feel like 1.5K is okay. I think you're all right. All right, let's fill the wheel, guys. What do you guys want? Throw it in the chat. What do you want? Let's throw it up on Pepe. If you're a Hodl Gang member, throw Pepe's in the chat too. Remember though, there you go. Doran, guess what? He's a Hodl Gang member, so guess what? He gets priority. Netflix for Doran. Netflix for Doran. And then PAX G for Tom. I will say, Tom, really quickly, I want to make sure this is something actually worth looking at. That's the only difference. Okay, so Tom, I love you, but the only difference on the priority side is if it's worth looking at. This thing is quite low volume. Give me something else, PAX G. I got you. I'll put you. Render for Stewart. Yeah, definitely. If you join the Hodl Gang, my friends, you get Flow for Charles. You get priority pick. Dixie for Brad. We can do the Dixie. We haven't done the Dixie. Dixie for show. XRP. Yeah, Adrarius XRP. XR. That's our Hodl Gang members right there, my friend. Sui for Tom. Tom, you want to Sui SUI? Okay, cool. That's what we'll do. We'll do Sui for you, brother. All right. All right, those are our Hodl Gang members. If you become a member, we'll take your ticker over anybody else's. Avalanche, we haven't looked at. So, Dame, he's my boy. I'll give him Avalanche. We didn't look at that yesterday. 3 more slots. We're filling this quick today. Solana tech info, we're going to go over, my friend. Don't worry about it. We're going to go over it. Solana, we always go over. ADA for Jack. I think we went over ADA yesterday, didn't we? Tron, Google. Shiba. Gosh. Y'all on the Shibas. Chill. Cotty. We went over Cotty yesterday. Phil. Jockey wanted Phil. FIL. Didn't we go over Phil yesterday? We went over Cotty yesterday. I know that. Tia. I don't think we've done Tia. Remember, we'll always go over the majors, guys. Let's do Tia. We got 2 more slots, though. TIA. Google. Shiba. We got the Dixie. FET. FET for Sortic. Dude, didn't we go over that? I know last time we went over that on the whatever stream. The TikTok stream. I mean, this thing's still at all-time highs. Jasmine. You guys have been wanting Jasmine forever. I know a lot of you want to see this one. It's so like crazy. Let me double check. Do you actually want Jasmine? We're going to go over gold tech. We always go over gold. Goodness gracious. Here we go again. Gold. You guys are going to kill me here. ETH. Yeah, guys, come on. Literally. We go over ETH. We go over gold. We go over all the majors. Just please chill on the majors. Doge. I can't with you guys sometime. ENS. There we go. Something viable. Something that makes sense. Link. We went over Link yesterday. Pepe's prediction filling quickly. Let's go, Pepe. Love it. Those of you typing Bitcoin, BTC more. That's not gonna work. Gold. We're gonna go over gold, guys. Come on. Mara. I don't think we have any other stock. We go over Mara. Okay, Mara. Maybe. XRP. Are we not looking at the board? Do we not see XRP up there? Labs. Do we not see XRP on the board, guys? Come on. Tron. Somebody keeps saying Tron. It's like that movie. TRX, right? Guys, please type in the symbol too. Yo, okay. This is the weekly on this. Yo, this thing's a monster. Tron, target 14.3. I'm not going to say anything more than that. This thing's just cranking. MicroStrategy. Hans knows what's up. MicroStrategy. What was it again? MSTR, that's what it was. Yo, this thing's insane. MicroStrategy on another level. There's not much to talk about on MicroStrategy. 1,000 literally is in reach. Euro USD, we're going to go over. Come on, guys. Google. We got one slot left. Give me something good. Coinbase. Gosh, you guys. I need something at DX. DYDX. The daily. Yo, what are these? What are these? We're going to go over Solana, by the way. Don't worry about typing that in. BNB. Okay, there we go. There's something. If it's cranking, though, it's like... Do we even look at this? I mean, this thing is cranking. Following suit, right? Luna Classic. MX. USD JPY. All right, real quick, guys. That's what we're gonna do. We've thrown enough crypto on here. Give me a Forex pair, real fast. What Forex pair do you want? Go. Give me a Forex pair. That's not Euro USD. We're gonna go over the Euro. Okay, Sordic said the pound versus JPY. We did go over that yesterday, but that's the only one so far that I've seen. Pound JPY, nice. We got two in the house. Pound just by itself. Two people said pound JPY. And the only problem is the pound JPY has been cranking. It's already at all-time highs. Remember, we did say it. We were looking for big moves. Euro USD. We're gonna go over the Euro. One more time. I'm gonna say it. We already gonna hit the Euro. Okay. Let's just keep spamming the Euro. EGP. Yo, the fuck? Egyptian? Sand? Fam said sand. Sand what? I don't think we did. GBP. Maybe we just do the pound. Alright. I still don't like this. CAD. Dorian with the CAD. Alright. See, it broke out. I want to see this thing hold highs. WorldCoin, man, you guys are stressing me out. Jacob USD, I like that. OP, tech info with the OP, dude. We might do OP. I forgot about optimism. Hold on, let's look at it though. We gotta look at these time frames. All right, OP guys, sorry. We'll look over. Luna Classic, did you not see it? I saw it, brother. Goodness gracious. You got to give me a ticker symbol. I don't know what the hell Luna Classic is. I got Luna regular. What? I don't know what the hell Classic means. I'm sorry. I don't look at things that aren't worth a full penny. All right, we're doing. Now you got me all confused. What are we doing? Gosh dang it! I just saw one. LUNC. If this thing is worth less than a penny, we're not looking at it. Yeah, we're not looking at this. You guys are insane. All right, we had something that's actual coin that isn't just going to get pumped out of its mind for no reason. OP. That's what it was. OP, viable option. Optimism. Now let me make sure that this looks okay. Yep, we're good. All right, that's it. Close the door. Thanks for doing that. Got millions of Loon C. Okay, cool. We can maybe look at it. The thing's worth $0, so you guys are nuts. All right, love you. Stressing me out. Okay. That being said, let's jump over to. Hold on. Let me change the music now. Yet again, we're in it. We're on it. You got your last chance to put in your Bitcoin predictions. By the way, guys. Last chance to put in Bitcoin predictions right now. Okay, throw them in, please. Throw them in now. Bitcoin's gonna hit. Bitcoin's gonna hit, guys. We're gonna hit that 58K on stream today. Come on. Last minute, put them in. Fam with the, can we get a rebranding up to Pepe Green? Maybe, man, maybe. Gambling's back. Exclamation gamble. You can gamble your channel points. Exclamation gamble, and then the amount of points you want to gamble. You can get 3 times. Jarius with the Who's Your Daddy.
Who's your daddy?
There you go, baby. Who's Your Daddy on Bitcoin? We've been that. I mean, that just deserves it. But I'm closing now. Bitcoin predictions in 3, 2, 1. Put them in. Put them in. Last picks. Exclamation BTC more or less than that price point. What do you think? Got a lot of mixed decisions here. And okay, Maryland got it in. Okay, I'm closing it. Boom, done. Good luck. That means, guess what? End of the stream. If you are correct, you get 100 points added to your profile. You can use those channel points to also now gamble them. If you are, you now get points for watch time, like big points for watch time. 1 hour watch gives you 50 points. 30 minutes watch gives you 25. I decided to do 30 minutes as well. Anything that's not an hour and a half hour or half hour, like if I go in and I see 1 hour 25 minutes, that does not count. It has to be at the half hour in order for it to count as an extra 25 points. So it's like if it's an hour 45, then it counts, right? So in that case, I'm definitely watching for that. So keep an eye on that. Thank you for your Bitcoin predictions. That being said, let's the module for gamble points is exclamation gamble, and then add in the amount of points you want to gamble. To check your points, type in exclamation points. You can play around with those channel points however you may, and if you want to dual exclamation dual user name, and then the amount of points as well. So there you go, guys. Have fun. We did change the rules a little bit on the gambling points, channel points to make it easy. Really quickly, I want to see something. I need all of our members before we get into, because we still got time. Oh yeah, we got plenty of time. We need all of our current Hodl Gang members to enter a fake giveaway. It is a fake giveaway. Okay, it's called Test. In just a second, I'm going to start that. If you are a member, please enter in. I want to see if you become a member, if you get more entries. Right now, I have the entry set to, let me double check. Right now, member bonus gets 2 extra entries. So we're going to see, how that works. So let's see if it works. I'm going to go ahead and start it. This is a fake giveaway. Type in exclamation test. Okay. Exclamation test. Moths are boneless. I want to see anybody that's already a member, type it in. I want to see. See Doran. Once it catches up. Bam! It worked! Let's go! Okay, sick. So, as you can see there, Brad, everybody that, see the difference between 1 entry and 3 entries there? Dude, that's awesome. So, Doran, Charles, you get 3 entries. All right, bet. Okay, guys, so, there you go. I'm going to end it. Hold on, this is bugging. That's sick. That's so sick that it identifies who's a member. That is awesome. All right, I'm closing it. All right, so that being said, if you now are a member at the end of... Did I win? Guys, we're not doing a giveaway right now. Okay. That being said. You guys, man. All right. If you become a member at the end of this week when we do our $300 giveaway, you get 2 extra entries. More reason to hit the join button. Just slap it, baby. Just hit join. It's literally $1. $1 to give you 2 more entries. That's insane, right? Insane. So go ahead and hit that join button. Join the Hodl Gang. You get custom emotes. We can have a good-ass time with those custom emotes. You get, then you also get member badges. By month, you get more and more member badges. I think next month is member badge 2 is pretty sick. At some point, you get the Pepe member badge. I think that's 6 months. So you're officially an official member when you get the Pepe member badge. Join button is right here. Go back to it. You might have to do it on desktop, which is kind of lame, to be honest. Chill, Jacob. Quit talking. It's right here. You hit join. You might have to do it on your desktop. You can do it at any point, though. You'll see it on the website. You'll see it on the... it should be on the channel as well. But you can do that on Friday. You'll get 3 extra entries at the end of the week. And if you don't have a PC at this point, I don't know what you're doing. If you have an iPad, you could probably do it. But, guys, that being said, let's get into the charting. Welcome back, Bitcoin. Oh, my buddy old pal. I love you so much. You are a brother in arms, my friend. Let's go. All right, I'm going to go live on YouTube or TikTok. Mother trucker, dude. I can't speak. I can never speak when I go live with you guys. Don't ask me why. I'm going to go live on Instagram. What's up, Instagram? I got to pull. I guess I'll have it up there. Please don't crash, Streamlabs. I'm going to leave up the Instagram chat up there. Bitcoin to the moon, Instagram. Bitcoin to the moon. Y'all know what's up. We just added... I'll talk about that later. You'll hear me do it probably multiple times. I'm going to do center. Right now, we're trying to close out our... we got 10 down here. We're trying to close out our next position. We closed out the first one. Remember, guys, we closed half at 55K. Looking for 58K. All right, that's the overall... the marks we're looking for if you guys have been trading this with us. How come I missed predictions? Tom, you're in early, bro. It was literally up there forever. There's no way you missed predictions. All right, guys. We're currently sitting at 50 likes. We have to hit 110 likes if you want to do a $300 giveaway on Friday. If you become a Hodl Gang member on the YouTube, you get 2 extra entries to that giveaway on Friday. So, yet again, it's $1. It's literally $1. Like, come on. I'll literally throw your cash app. I'll send one person $1 to join the Hodl Gang, so you can get some cool emotes and member badges. All right, smash that like button. Let's go. All right, Bitcoin. Well, yet again, we talked about this yesterday, and hallelujah, we hit 57K. We've been talking about 57K for the breakout forever. $160 million worth of liquidation on the way up, guys. 160 million was the official 24-hour number yesterday. Unreal. There we go. Big Dennis with the new Hodl Gang member. Welcome to the squad. He gets 2 extra entries to the giveaway on Friday. Good-ish, my friend. Merch soon. Yo, come on. I'm gonna error out here if you guys keep asking silly questions that I answer. All right, let's keep going. Bitcoin, though, 58K is that top target. Top target. Not the chain target. I'm saying 58K target on Bitcoin. Go to Target, buy a Bitcoin gift card. If that's even a thing. New idea. Don't steal it. Patent. Patent on stream. You heard me say it. Bitcoin gift cards. You can buy them in store. That's genius. That's genius. Okay. Bitcoin gift cards. Digital value. They're like, what do you call it? Like Fortnite points. Whatever the heck those things are called. If you know what they're called, then I feel sorry for you. I'm just kidding. I honestly probably know what they're called, but I can't remember for some reason. All right. Why did we say 58K? Well, I mean, if you've been on stream, you pretty much know. We go into the indicators tab. We go to finance. We go to technicals. Scratch what I just said. We go down here. We click here. We click here. And then guess what? Boom. Volume profile. What happens when we get into low liquidity? Well, guess what? One side emerges. People get liquidated. 160 million worth get liquidated. And then we start rallying. We start popping this week alone. This week alone. Bitcoin. Guys, right now, what do you think Bitcoin is up this week alone? Don't look. Before I click it. Whatever. All right, I beat you to it. 10%. Dude, that's nuts. 10% moves on Bitcoin this week alone. Major moves. Major moves. All right. That being said, 58K. Why? Because it's literally the top of this volume peak that we had up here when we actually started trading at some consolidation. 58K, you know, that's a good place to take off another quarter position, right? I got 2.5 selling there. I hold the rest through 60. Target highs up here. Open close high at 65.5. That would be my open close high last target before we make that big ace move through possibly 70. But let's hit 58K first. It's right at the entry. That's right at this peak here. We're kind of peaking right now on the 4-hour. Guys, or sorry, on the weekly. The weekly chart is literally like just in love. Absolutely in love with this. Breaking closing already above that last week's high in 2 days time. Insane. I want to close this week over 53K. I think we're going to get it. At this point, it would be nice to see a move up to 58K today. We'll see if that happens. We got very close. Yo. Singh Arnav Singh? I don't even know how to say your name, man. But I really appreciate it. Welcome to the Hodl gang. And also, man's Pepe's sibling. Dude. Props to that, man. You are officially related to the Pepe the Wheel. See how excited he is? He's so excited. He's got a new sibling. Man's always wanted brothers and sisters, and he just got another one. I think he's got 3 now. Welcome back. You also get priority symbol analysis as well. So you throw it in the chat, I'll go over it, my friend. I got you. You're brand new. Welcome. All right, 58K though. In I don't know what else to say, guys. I mean, we've literally called every single move so far. I just hope this doesn't get to my head because I literally feel like I'm just giving you guys free game at this point. And you get priority analysis signing up for $1, and I literally will send you $1 just to sign up so I can have more cool emotes in the chat. That being said, man, 52K, we said already. Resistance. We look for breaks through 52K. We had these set up on the oscillator for our trade, and it happened. As you can see, we're still holding through, hopefully, 58K today. That being said, 4-hour and daily is extended quite a bit, right? Daily on here. Sorry, scratch the daily. Daily's fine. Yeah, what am I saying? 60K in target with the daily looks fine. We came back. We reset quite a bit on this little retracement there. Set up, pretty much fueled above 50 there, and then launched. You can see, even with that retracement, holding over these previous lower highs there. Exactly what I like to see. Overflow still forming on the oscillator as well, which is big. Overflow formation, right there. As you can see, two-tone colors down there. That's that overflow move. And now we're breaking into, yet again, overbought territory. But look at where it capped out before. Capped out at 96. I'm not really stressed that this thing's sitting roughly at, 80? I'm not worried about it. Let's get to 96 again. Let's get to 96 again. Tom trying to throw in his thing, man. If you missed it, brother, I'm sorry you missed it. He's trying to maybe test the fact that I can't see the Luxala emote. I put a shadow on it. You should barely be able to see it. You should barely be able to see because it's white. Big D. Big D's got light mode on. Come on, man. Get with the game. Get with the times, brother. Be honest, chat. Who has light mode on right now on YouTube? Who has light mode on? Be honest. Be honest. All right, Bitcoin though, looking for that 58K. Let's go to ETH. Don't shame me. Big D in the house. Dark. Yeah, exactly. Love it. All right. Speak, name. What? Dude, I can't. I'm trying to look at the whatever chat over here. All right, ETH though. ETH still looking for that weekly move to 3,300. We want the 3,300 first, and then we can consider, maybe consolidation. But ETH, man, is cranking over and over and over again. Yeah, bro, man's blinding himself every day. Doesn't even know it. No one. Are your eyes been hurting at night? Dennis, your eyes been hurting at night? It's probably because you have light mode on YouTube. All right. That being said, 3370 roughly was that low side of the order block there that we've been targeting to the upside. I really hope we can get that today or tomorrow. We got 5 days left in this weekly candle. I want to see this weekly close over 3113. If we can close over 31.13 on the weekly, I think we're going to get a really nice move into that upper order block at 30.77. After that, 33.70. After that high up there, 3,500, I think would be the price to watch because of this swing high. Remember where Bitcoin's at. I mean, we talk about this every day. Remember, Bitcoin's already trading up here. It's trying to hit roughly these top swing points in this zone right here. So ETH has been lagging, so higher probability, in my opinion, to get up there, kind of catch up a bit. So we'll see if it does. 3,300 is still that upside target. We got so close, guys. We hit 32.91. Like that deserves a. I just can't. I can't. When it does that, it just hurts, man. It's so painful. So painful. Is that gold bar next to my name? Yes. If you're a 1 month member, then you're a gold bar because of how much I'm just annoyed with gold. It just means you're a newbie. But once you become a 2 month member, then it's like you'll see even better ones. Down the road, it'll get even better. Because when you guys are up to like 6 months, you get some pretty cool emotes. I think 2 years is like the golden Lux Algo. I think you're a Doge at 3 months. You're a Doge at 3 months. You get the golden Lux Algo tier at 2 years. So hopefully in 2 years, I won't be dead. And we'll still be streaming every day at 1 Eastern on the Lux Algo YouTube. So tune in because we need to hit 110 likes. We're at 62 right now. What are you guys doing? Come on. Smash the like button. There's literally 117 of you in here. If we don't hit 110 likes, I'm not giving away $300 on Friday. If you want $300 on Friday for absolutely free by just clicking one simple button, then you'll click that simple button that says LIKE next to the Lux Algo name. And right next to that like button, there's also another button that says join. Okay. It's right here. It says join. You can join the Hodl gang for $1 buckaroonie. You get 3 extra entries. Sorry, you get 2 extra entries on Friday to be a potential winner of the $300. So click it, man. Click it. 2 months, 2 gold bars. Yo, god dang it! You just want a gold bar per month, so you're in there for a full year. You get 12 gold bars. Yeah, I don't know about that. God dang, you guys are nuts. Okay, 3,300 on ETH. We just need to keep closing over weekly highs. We're solid, guys. I wouldn't be stressing. Right now. We need to see bearish price acts for any moves that are any different. Let's jump to Solana. Because it had a little dumperoonie overnight. Not a huge fan of that dumperoonie, but it did. Guess what? All right. I might go brain dead from just repeating myself like 200 times, but yet again, the bottom of the order block is why we target. It's why we take those targets into play. What happened? Bottom of the order block got nailed like twice. Just nailed. At 112, nailed. Got dumped. You would have cashed in decent profit if you got a setup and you took off at 112. We talked about 112 earlier this week, saying, hey, make that TP1. Here's a great example why. Here's your TP1. Well, guess what, though? That daily chart was why we were worried, man. Remember, on the daily, we were worried about the bearish potential setup because guess what? The oscillator doesn't lie. The oscillator does not lie, right? Guess what? This was that bullish structure with the higher low. It broke below that bullish structure. We said if this retraces, we're a little bit worried. We're just a little worried. I want to see bullish setup before I actually take a trade opportunity. But if you did take a lower time frame trade opportunity, we said the 112. The 112 was the move for that first TP for a shorter trade. But if you're in a long-term trade, Solana's fine, guys. I invest in Solana every single week. So it's not really anything I'm too stressed about. So I'm holding for sure on Solana long-term. But if you're a trader, somebody that's over-leveraging yourself, sweating, your inner degen is just saying, hey, this thing's going to go to $300 because you don't really know real price targets. Then, you probably got caked today, maybe liquidated. I don't know. But that's why, again, you always target on those shorter swings for, lower order block levels. Exactly what I go for, right? Exactly what I go for. Lower order block level hitting there, right? Now, that being said, though, you're not totally out of the game just yet, right? This thing had that change of character. It went up. It hit TP1. Somebody sold a big bag there, cashed in. But it's still holding up, right? Still holding up over that change of character. The bullish price action is still in play. I have 25 times leverage at 108. Jesus. I think you're okay right now. That being said, that change of character is what you're watching, 104, right? Yet again, though, if we watch this, you're still okay for now. But this is why I always say, when you see those order blocks up there, take off like either your initial investment or just some. At least cash in half, or something on that first move. Because that's going to, especially if you're down here. But since you're in at 108, what I want to see here is a bounce and turning point off the oscillator. Money flow is coming out of the bearish side, which is good. So essentially, you want to see a flip here. This could easily get bought back. Solana's very easily gets bought back. Nice change of character. I wouldn't say that the upside is not dead just yet on shorter swings. So continue to watch to see if it wants to trade above 105, really. 105 is a good point to talk about. 105. It continues to trade 105. I think you're good. You probably eventually get that 112 again. Let's go to the daily. The daily time frame bounced real nicely. The only thing I'm stressed about is this price point. But remember, is that level on the oscillator. But do remember this. There is a potential for bearish divergence to form on the Solana, which means there has to be a new high, right? New high would have to form, which means the oscillator comes up and then prints a rejection somewhere up here, maybe similar to this previous lower high that formed from that downtrend when it flipped, right? Or sorry, that's a higher high, but either way, that can still come into play. So there is a potential that this breaks out, maybe comes up here to 120, and then starts looking for a rejection. This is day one, though. We need to watch into tomorrow, see how it plays out. But for now, if it's holding over 105, then I think you're okay. But let's see how today closes. Ideally, today closes back up. Give me like either close bullish over yesterday or somewhere in here above 108-ish. Give me a smaller body. Give me a smaller body. All right, not terrible on Solana. Let's see. I was targeting 117 today. I don't know. Some big bag holder dumped a decent amount there. Had to. Let's look at the 5 minute on that dump. Where was it? Right here. That was a bag holder dump if I've ever seen one. But yeah, we'll see how it plays out. 4 hour there was pretty aggressive. But again, if it holds over 105, just keep an eye on it. We'll see it. I don't know if today it's going to close back over 112 or get up there. But for now, we'll see where it plays out as long as it's over 105. The oscillator's still in this nice trend reversal setup. So we'll see what happens. 105 is the major watch for me on Solana. So here we go. Pepe hungry. Pepe hungry. Honestly, I'm hungry. I'll set my TB at 1. I mean, just close out some there, Dennis. I would close out some there because if it retouches 112, you probably would get that break to like 115. First target after that is top of this order block, which is 114.86. So you could say maybe 114. But if it retests up there, it probably would continue. But keep an eye on it. That being said, let me see. Gold is up. Gold is up yet again. We discussed yesterday, if we get a nice turning point somewhere up here, it has good potential bullish setup. Look what happened, though. We said we are mostly going to wait for that 2040 break. The 2040 break did not happen, so we did not enter. We had, higher risk down here, had a nice little push, almost tapped 2040, got real close, never broke out, failed yet again. So breaking out of 2040 was that big move that we want, and then we're looking for a potential setup, meaning we need something like this. And then I'm going to trade off 2040 up to 2056. So if that comes out and then shows me a decent setup, honestly, the oscillator is a little awkward. This is not the normal oscillator setup that I like. But if it does break 2040, I might wait and see if it's going to give us some support up there and then play it. Why though? Why is it rejecting? Well, this is why you dive back another time frame. Here's your daily downtrend. It's just not broken this downtrend. It's yet again, you got lower lows, right? Lower lows forming, lower highs forming. Well, that's a pretty typical downtrend. And that being said, I wait until we get a clean enough structure break and then play the upside accordingly. But for now, if it's going to continue rejecting that, we'll wait. We shall wait. I always target order blocks. Yes, for exit trades. Remember, if there's no order block, I target open close highs like this over here. There's your open close highs 2077. But it's just easy. Why am I going to sit here and just assume that, I'm going to guess where it's going to go? It's like the order block, bottom of the order block, that's money. Easy money, cash. I can literally click it and be ready to go. Overall, great moves. Great moves on gold trying to break. Let's hope it does. Biggest thing today to watch on gold for that break. Update on Polkadot. Okay, come on. We already filled in. Man. We already filled in the Pepe wheel. Now, that being said, 2030 is still the hold to watch. I would really want this thing to actually not break below 2030. Like, as in close below. This thing hit a low of 2029. So, really want to see no closures on gold below 2030. Because either way, then more than likely it's going to probably come retest to 2016. But we'll see. There might be a lot of consolidation before it breaks out. But it's definitely in a weak spot right now. And we're just being patient. Being patient for sure. Mickey in the house. What is up? Mickey's got 7 points. There you go. He wants to take all your points right there. That's gold. Lost it, he said. Mickey's got no more points. All in favor of giving Mickey 100 points yet again? Let me know. Throw it in the chat. Guys, we had to hit 110 likes if you want to do a $300 giveaway on Friday. Guess what? Every normal member gets 1 entry, but if you become a Hodl Gang member on YouTube, you get 2 extra entries, meaning you get 3 in total. And all it is $1 to sign up. If it was absolutely free, I would. If I could give you the membership for free, I would. But I can't. YouTube requires that there be a minimum of $1. Maybe at the end of each stream, I'll Venmo somebody $1 so you can be part of the Hodl Gang. You get your custom emotes as well as your custom badge next to your name. You also get priority pick on the Pepe wheel. So a lot of these are from our Hodl Gang members already. So welcome to the squad, baby. All right. That being said, the NASDAQ in the house. All right. NASDAQ been rejecting these highs, but guys, yet again, those of you that failed day trading today, well, it's probably because the price is stuck. Right? You had 1, maybe 2 legs down. Here's your 5-minute chart. Rough morning, right? Not very big moves. Why we always suggest top-down analysis. Like, past, 2 days, this thing has been absolutely garbage. It hasn't gone anywhere. We've been waiting for this thing to break out. It broke out. It pretty much took out the highs and then closed back down. So what are we watching here? Well, we're watching the oscillator, see how the oscillator wants to set up for potential plays, but yet again, there's no play setup. The swing points on the NASDAQ have been way too aggressive. I need to see this thing in a trend state, meaning something like this. Here's your trend state. Here's your break. Here's your midway retest. You're getting kind of a midway retest right now, but it's just not even trying to play out. These too many dots are forming. The structure's awkward on the NASDAQ right now. I need to see a full breakout before I consider a trade on the NASDAQ. That being said, daily time frame still in this massive bullish trend. I'm not stressed. We got GDP tomorrow, so that's what I'd wait on GDP tomorrow and then play it from there. Hope for a beat. All right, that being said, let's hop over to the ES2. Same situation. Remember on the 4-hour, we discussed this a bit. 4-hour breakdown, we want to see a breakdown to 50-50 if it were to do it. If it comes down there, 50-55, maybe look for a bounce. 50-60, look for a bounce because that's like the previous high. If it comes down and actually cooperates, yeah. That being said, watch for that. He said free Mickey. Free Mickey from what? Is he in jail or something? You know what's up, man. Davis, you know what's up. There's a reason why 90% of day traders fail. It's because it really takes a particular person. And it took me a while to figure that out. And now I just pretty much swing trade and I'm 10 times better than I've ever been. So, that being said, previous high, let's watch for that support on ES. If it retrace is a weird spot sitting here if we were to play that. But yeah, it's not really lining up. I want to see a trend formation. Look at it. I mean, there's just too much extended areas here for this to be a trend formation. Look at the difference. Look at this format versus over here, this format. Right? Here's your trend that moved here. That's a trend. This is just sideways, right? Oscillator reflects exactly what's happening to price. I'm not going to trade in this state. I'm going to wait. All right, Doran. Doran's just using all the commands we've ever used. Doran's just using all the commands we've ever used. All right. YM finally actually retracing a bit, which is good. And that actually had a nice little trend move here on YM. Oscillator, higher low formation came in. Didn't hold up, right? This is now within these highs. But if you know me, you know, I'm going to be watching these dailies too. But this being said, right here is kind of where I would watch. Watch this range down here at 38. Honestly, right now, though, you could even take fixed range profile when it came into this range here. Dude, this is... I mean, I would take it to here. Yeah, there you go. So there you go. Watch this here. Watch that level right there, 38,839 on the YM. This is similar to the Dow. This is the Dow Jones. For those of you that don't know, Dow Jones future is YM. So those that you trade. Why can't I think of it? Why can't I think of the Forex pair right now? Forex whatever. It's not NAS 100. That's NASDAQ. US 30. Bam. Got it. Thank you. I appreciate it. US 30. If you trade that well, there you go. Watch for this. Watch this for this retrace down here. 38,846. Now it's probably different on the US 30. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. See what it wants to do, bounce or not. But again, guys, here you go. Here's the reason why. I will always right now look bullish. I'm not looking bearish. It's not worth it. We are in a mega trend right now in the overall market that we're in. Tomorrow GDP might, do something else to it. We could then look bearish. But if the daily is going to continue setting new highs, it's going to continue setting higher lows, I wait and I'm patient and I'm just hanging on until a nice trend formation lines up yet again. So when we get these retracements, I'm not looking short. I'm just waiting for that setup because my odds of it going higher are way greater than it going lower until we see bearish structure forming. So right now on the Dow, it's coming down a bit, right? But again, it's not anything that's not in a bullish trend formation. You get a nice 2-day sell-off. Tomorrow could be the day that it wants to bounce. It's pretty typical to see 2 days of selling and then a bounce on the third day. That happens all the time in really nice trends, as you can see right here. Boom. You had a break of structure. You had 1 2-day sell-off, third day bounce, and you had our next rally. Boom. Break of structure. You have 1 2-day sell-off. Tomorrow, I would look for a nice bullish candle and then maybe play that next move up. Like we said, maybe 40K. But tomorrow is GDP, so that's going to determine if it's green or not. Tomorrow we'll be waiting for that. Okay? The moment your paper trading turn into real trading, you start losing money. Well, that's why you look at, your higher time frames and you try out, prop firms and stuff. Test your strategy, understand it. Once you get that strategy locked in, you can get funded. Like we said, we got funded 2 days trading our normal strategy on the 4-hour time frame on Bitcoin. And then remember we called out both of these trades. We called out Bitcoin trade and we called out the Euro trade as well. Played out perfectly. Now, that being said, the Euro, we're going to go to the Euro USD. Both traded. This all played out perfectly. We got funded in 2 days. All right. So here we go. We'll be back trading that once it clears, and we can then trade the funded fully. And we'll take those trades, so then that way you see what we're doing. All right, Euro USD. That trade that we talked about went through that 108.747. That was it from here to there. Boom, easy. Now higher lows forming. Don't fight the trend. Trend's your friend. Still in play. This thing, like we said already, we're still looking for that 1087 yet again. We had that nice spike. We had that nice spike before, breaking up to that order block. Yet again, we said to always target the bottoms of order blocks, okay? So, I mean, that's, I can't, like, I hope that's one thing you get from this stream, is that you literally just target the bottom of the order blocks. It's going to, at least for one TP level, like, take off some, then wait, and then take off more as you go and touch other order blocks. Because it's just going to, you're going to feel so much better when that profit closes. Because what if we place this at the previous high here? Like, what if we placed our take profit at that previous high? At 108.9. I mean, we would be sweating balls right now. We'd be just killing ourselves because, oh, we could have had some out. We could have cashed in. At least somewhat of a position move because we got in down here. It's like, that's one thing I hate. It's like when you cash out, is like when you hit a take profit level, it is one of the best feelings on this planet Earth. It's just the best feeling. You hit take profit, your trade worked, and then you have a little bit more to let ride because you're feeling good about yourself, right? So again, always target the bottom of the order block first. Then you can target the previous high. All right? Greatest feeling ever when that target hits. So why not give yourself a better opportunity on hitting it by targeting the bottom of the order block? And I mean, no one's right. Stocks do only go up. In this state, they kind of do, to be honest. What we got here? Jay, I just want to say I've been watching you for like 2 weeks. I've had zero success because I'm an idiot, but still appreciate what you do. God dang it. Okay. Hey, I love you, man. Work on, patience. Work on getting and figuring out your setup. If it takes paper trading for a minute to figure out what strategy you need to stick to one strategy, guys. Don't hop around a bunch of different strategies. Stick to one strategy and literally work it out until you figure out what works best for you. Now, one thing I will recommend, if you've been day trading for over a year and you still haven't been successful at it, stop doing it. There are 100 different types of trading that you can get better at and probably be more successful. In my opinion, I can't day trade. My risk tolerance is way too high. I inevitably, if I have a full bullish week and I win, and I'm like flying high, right? Having a great week, I promise you sometime the next week, that first loss, I'm going to lose everything. Lose everything that I put into the week before. That's just me. I've understood my risk tolerance because of that. So now I stepped back. I look at daily, I look at weekly, I look at 4-hour time frames. I take 2-3 day swings. I give it time. Then once bearish structure shows its little head, I close out if it's a bad setup. If the setup doesn't play out, I mark off my multiple TP points I'm looking for, and then I stick to that. It's been a huge game changer for me because I don't necessarily have to stress out sitting there trying to get in my own head because I'm waiting on a day trade to play out. It's like, it doesn't work for me. But that's me. That's my personal, that's what works for me, right? Everybody's different. There's 10% of you. So the 107 people that are in this chat and the 109 that are on Instagram, there's literally 20 of you that could be successful at day trading, that probably are successful at day trading, and that works for you. It doesn't work for me. Okay? Doesn't work for me. All right? Hopefully. I'm great at making T-bill interest, though. There you go, man. Stick to what you're good at. Eventually, what happened was I was like, oh, yeah, I have good week day trading, good week day trading, then I lose it all the next week. And then guess what? My swings covered those losses. Yet again, lost it, swings cover the losses. Lost it, swings cover the losses. I'm like, dude, why the heck am I, like being better at the swing side than I am day trading? It's like, quit day trading, just swing trade. Damn, right there with you, brother. Does being successful in paper trading count? I mean, yeah. I mean, that's a start. It's a start. You have to eventually get the risk side into it. But the nice thing about doing paper trading is you can test things. Once you kind of figure out what you're doing, add some risk. You can start adding minor risk, like doing prop firms and stuff, and then after that, you can implement your actual money. But overall, those high time frames and long swings are gonna be the best way to go, in my opinion. All right. That being said, I think CLs. Okay, here we go. Crude oil breaking back out. I really want to see that. So we got to continue. We're at the hour mark, so I need to get to the wheel. Crude oil breaking out here, 78.92. Was that high? I really want to see a closure over that high and trade from there. All right. I would like to trade over that level. It's a 4 hour here. Structure's going to come into play too. Structure's going to come into play. Day trade. There's a reason why 90% of day traders fail. That's why, because it's hard. Then it said, I'm going with what you say, ride or die. Goodness. All right, cool. More pressure on me, man. That being said, man, it's like, long-term way different. Long-term way different. All right. Swings are way better, my friend, because you can follow trends and then you can be patient, and then eventually the trend will be your friend and it'll rally for you. All right. Let's jump to the wheel. Everybody say, hey, Pepe. If you are a member, you can throw the Pepe wheel emote in the chat if you've seen already. Throw it in, baby. First pick of the day. Excuse me, the Pepe wheel. Yo, wake up. The camera messed up. Hold on. The camera messed up. Give me that back. No, there we go. Bam. All right, first pick of the day. First pick of the day. AVAX, Avalanche in the house. We already went over gold. Instagram, if you want to look at our gold analysis, just jump back into the YouTube stream. Go back a little bit. We went over gold. Swing. Hey, Pepe, let's go. Who's your daddy? Yes, sir.
Who's your daddy?
All right. Camera too hot. No, this camera is the face cam. It just got bugged, so this one doesn't get too hot. The other one does, though. That one does. All right, guys. Avalanche. Guess what? Avalanche had that beautiful change of character on the 4 hour, and once again, what do you see? This here, it touched the bottom of the order block. So if you took a trade on this and you didn't cash out some at 39.89, well, I'm sorry to hear it. Or even 40 with that hit. Wow, high of 39.96. That's insane. But there you go. Bottom of the order block, cashed out. Hit a nice little trade there. But overall, looks good there. Even though that would have been a nice little first TP point. This retracement still isn't that bad, right? We're still in a nice uptrend. We just broke it here. Broke that downtrend right there. Pop. Turning point there. Rallied up. You got a little bit of retracement here. That's okay. Let's pull a fib from there too. So fib retracement, interesting spot. You got a 50% retracement off a previous high, which is really good. So if this does come down into this imbalance below 38, could be a nice trade. But for now, it's starting to bounce back a bit. Let's look at the daily here. Obviously, a little bit. It's similar to Solana, just a little bit better. Bounced off the bottom of that order block here. Sorry, I wouldn't say a little bit. Yeah, it is a little bit better, actually. Didn't sell off as much. But again, we had that upside structure break when it had this little bit of a V bounce here. What's interesting, though, is this Fibonacci is bouncing right off the 50% retracement. So I think Solana was doing something similar. So right now, it's still a ride type situation. Nice little setup. That candle there was pretty solid. You could have entered, though, the candle after with that turning point if you were to pull a fib retracement setup, if that was part of your strategy, right? Bouncing off these previous highs right now. First target, though, would be 40.32, but 4 hour order block is sitting at 39, so you could have taken that. That's why I always like the 4 hour ones. 4 hour order blocks are my favorite, to be honest. Other than that, 42.27 open close high up there is what I would look for. Personally, open close highs I love the most. Most volume trade, or most that was traded through before I went to that other high it set. But in this case right here, 40.30. Yeah, look for that move right now is what I would target because of this bounce. Today, not bad. What you would want to see is going into tomorrow, I would definitely want to see this close like this. If it could close bullish, that would be the overall goal, which means breaking and closing over 39.39. So we need to see that closure today. I would love to see 39.39 close over that. That being said, though, this down here, it broke into a bearish structure with this retracement. But again, similar to Solana, we could get a bearish divergence setup, which means that we would get a new high before we come back down, right? So that being said, the oscillator comes up here, sets a lower high like this, while price sets a higher high. So that being said, if that full move comes, you have a move potentially to 58. And then you would get your bearish divergence with these two peaks and then these two peaks down here. So we'll see how that plays out. There is a potential where that comes into play. We'll keep an eye on it. For now, though, upside targets are 40. I would say, 40.30 there, and then 42.25, 42.30 as well. So 40.30 and 42.30 would be those two upside targets. Today on Avalanche, I would want to see us close over 39.39. That'd be really, very nice. That being said, this 4-hour candle has 52 minutes left in it. Let's close bullish. That'd be money. Close bullish. Next candle, though, let's by the end of the day, like I said, let's close over that high we talked about. All right. Ape coin. Not targeting 48. I mean, what do you mean? We just said the other target would be 48. That's like the last target. Last target's like 48 because then it's that diverge, like I said. But, short-term targets, a lot of you guys want short-term targets. 42, 40, 30, and 42. But longer-term target, 48 if you're willing to hold this. But I got to give multiple targets or you guys are going to go nuts. But, yeah, the bearish divergence would set up there near 48. How to try POC, maybe in reference with IFEG. I mean, there's probably a way to do it like that. Ooh. Apple reportedly cancels plans to build an electric car. That's interesting. Remember they were talking about cars. Price. Look at the price movement on that on the 5-minute. Makes sense, right? They don't need to get into that space. That space is too saturated. They can just buy a company. They can just buy somebody out. Probably Rivian. Go buy Rivian, Apple. They're where they are at now, and I'm curious. I haven't looked today. All right, nice. Bouncing back. Remember, we said we picked up some right around $11. Looking for a long-term hold on that one. But that's Avalanche for you guys. Right now, daily candle, I really want to see it close over yesterday's high of 39.39. All right. Bitcoin, hold on. I need to set an alert on Bitcoin for when it gets up here, right before it breaks our target, so we see it. Okay. Avalanche. Avalanche off the board. Pepe in the house. Everybody, Pepe's in the chat. If you're a member, you get 3 entries on our $300 giveaways on Fridays. So make sure you join up. The Hodl gang strong. Pepe picked XRP for our next move. XRP. Guys, we're at 94 likes. We're almost there. We need to hit 110 likes if you want to... we need 110 likes if you want to be doing that giveaway on Friday. So make sure you smash that like button. All right, all right. XRP. XRP. USD. All right. Now. Now.
Who's your daddy?
I mean, this couldn't have gone any better, right? This thing literally... I mean, we pretty much talked about this setup. Do we not? Yesterday, I'm pretty sure. And this is money. No music. Dude, can you guys hear the music, yes or no? Be honest. Yo, did you gamble your points away? Oh, he's gambling all 6. There he goes. Hey, you won 6 points. All right, nice. That being said, this did literally make our strategy work beautifully. Here you go. Boom. Lower highs on the oscillator. Pop, 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 pop. Comes up. Guess what? Breaks here. Broke right here. Guess what? Turning point happened yesterday. Yesterday, turning point right here, Bop. If you took an entry, well, guess what? Right now, you're almost at TP1, which we would say right at what? The bottom of the order block. Please. Bottom of the order block. Sitting right there at 59,350, but yet again today up 6%. You're welcome.
Who's your daddy?
Yes, yes. Beautiful moves. XRP, we are its daddy, yes, yet again. Nice moves. 104 likes, guys. Get to a 110. Come on. But bottom of the order block, we are targeting XRP. Let's go to... Was that Coinbase? No, I was at Bitfinex. What am I doing? All right.
Who's your daddy?
I'm gonna let you guys just look at the chart there for a second. That, you know, Brad always says keep your drawings on. I literally, that drawing was from yesterday. All right, I'll turn the music up. Yo, what? I just missed it. I'm gonna go back to the first song then. That drawing's from yesterday, guys. Okay, the drawing's from yesterday. We literally said break there, like we always show you. Turning point formed right there. Boom. They get 6% move overnight. You're welcome. All right. Major moves. Still, again, targeting 59.25 right there. Bro made a big bag, he said on Instagram. Love it. I don't know if it was for me, but congrats either way. Probably wasn't for me. Good moves, man. 59.34, though. That's your TP1. Here you go. I'm going to set an alert, to be honest. I'm going to set it right under it because it always freaks out if I don't. There you go. Boom. That hits on stream. You'll get another Who's Your Daddy later. But yet again, there you go. That's why we like that setup. We like to see proper structure form on the oscillator. It pretty much confirms structure shifts on top of calling them early, man. It's like everything you could ever want. Everything you could ever want in an indicator. I question my life, literally. What am I doing? Why am I not just buying this when I tell you guys to buy this regardless? Actually, XRP, I've had XRP since like day one, back when it went up to freaking $3 and I didn't sell it. So I do have a little bit of beef with XRP, to be honest, but overall, big moves. I've been looking at XRP since freaking 2018 probably. Long time. Ever since it like launched, whatever the launch date. I remember Ripple was like the thing, right, back then. Yeah, if this chart sets up like this every week, we're gonna have a good time. We'll give away more money. All right. That being said, 59 up there. After that, top of the order block, right? That's the same high. So 62 would be target after that 59.50 hits. 62 is that upside target. After that, guess what? We have. I mean, for some reason these are stacked. These order blocks here. Oh yeah, because these dojis. After that, I would target that next high of 65.84. We're gonna be pretty much 25% position up there if we were in one. We were too focused on Bitcoin. All right, XRP, I love you. I'll see you later, buddy. All right. Pepe in the house. Pepe's in the chat. Let's get it. Let's go. Pepe, what you got for me? Okay, well. For those of you that don't know, Pepe just spun, and it hit a negative space. I mean, I don't think it's in the mood today. I'm not in the mood today. Are you in the mood today? All right, there we go. Easy. Easy. Easy peasy. We'll put him in timeout if he does it again. Or 2 more times. He's got 2 more chances. He gets 3 strikes per stream. He's on strike 1 right now. All right, Flo in the house. Philo's in the house. All right. Now, we have officially broken above this large wick that got formed on the daily here. As you can see, we closed above it. Wait, actually, we haven't closed above it yet, but we're trying to today on Flow. Flow came back with a nice retrace, with a nice bounce back yesterday with the entire market. Everybody went ham with Bitcoin. Nice increase in money flow. We're coming back out of this, which is great. Right now, biggest thing I would watch is a closure over this high from this previous peak at $1.06. Or yeah, $1.06 on Flow is what I want to see on the closure side today. Weekly time frame. Guess what? Here's where you start playing top of order block. I'm targeting top of order block of 113.7 right now. XRP. I love thee. Did you touch it? Did you touch it? You teased it? Just a little bit.
Who's your daddy?
Yes, sir. All right. TP1 has been claimed in 2 seconds there. Good work for those of you that were in the XRP trade from yesterday. Good job, good job, good job. I didn't enter. Kill me. All right. With a nice little gunshot to the head. Okay. Now. We're going to get probably banned for that. Okay. That being said, let's go back to where we were. Flow. We locked in. We locked in, baby. We locked in. All right, Flow. We need to see today. I want to see it close over that high of 106, right? But a close over the high of yesterday's high of 107.9 would be even better. But 106 close, fantastic. Let's get it. Let's go to that weekly again. But there you go. Top of the order block, like we said, is that next target. I'm not stressed about it. 113.7. Besides that, I mean, the weekly turning point down here, that's cash money there. Cha-ching. There we go. We need a cha-ching sound. That's a good one. All right, if we have sound effects, if you have suggestions on them, throw it in the chat. I'll possibly use them. Next up, open close high at 134 would be TP2. All right. So TP1, 113.7. TP2 is 134.3. What time frame are we on? This is the weekly chart, okay? This doesn't mean we're going to get a pump right to 130 immediately, right? So please keep that in mind. Next week, we could easily hit into the 110s, right? Then we'll look to see if we can get a nice big candle at some point. Bitcoin up again. Bitcoin's just chilling at 57. What are my order block settings? Default. You can call me the default king. All default. If I need to see more or I need to see breakers, I'll enable them, but all default. Yo. All right. Pepe, let's get him up. Let's get it. Let's go. Flow. Locked in, baby. Drop Beastie Boys. All right. That's copyright. No, I got rid of you. That's sorry there. That's pretty sorry. All right. All right, nice. Sui. Let's get it. Sui. John Paul, you got 0 points, buddy. I'm sorry. Come back and keep watching. John Paul, end of the week, if you have a few hours to watch, you get 50 points per hour. You get 25 points per half hour. So continue to watch, my friend. You'll get points at the end of the week. Again, guys, we do a $300 giveaway on Friday. If we hit, we're at 109. We're at 109 likes. Come on, we need one more like. If we hit that, tomorrow is our last. And tomorrow's Wednesday. We got 2 more days. If we hit, bam, hit it. Great job, chat. We hit 110 likes. Guess what? That means tomorrow and Thursday, we had to hit another 110 likes. We got 2 more days of this. If we can hit them both days, on Friday, we'll do a $300 giveaway. If you are part of the Hodl gang, by clicking that join button on YouTube, it's literally $1. If you have YouTube Premium, it's $0. You just click it and you hit join. If you're part of that, you get 2 additional entries on the $300 giveaway on Friday. So if you're part of the Hodl gang, get 2 additional entries. Join it, and we'll see you Friday for the giveaway. Thank you guys yet again. I appreciate you tuning in, and let's get back to the charts on Sui Absolutely cranking. Down 3% today, though, and that's okay because it had a major run. All right, daily, though. Let's talk dailies, right? What happened? Let me show you something. So look at this. So here's your previous, when it was trending, right? Here's your previous, trend low above that 50, right? Usually if you're in a strong trending state, the oscillator will just sit in one area like it did here. But look where this broke right here. It broke on, if I just select this day right here, it broke, guess what, on this green candle. Why, if a turning point doesn't form, would I ever think to long off of that candle? Because I'm like, hey, retracement happened, right? Bounce off BOS. No, didn't bounce off BOS. It tried to, but oscillator reflected a break instead. When the oscillator reflects a break instead, all I think is, hey, this can probably go lower. Oscillator called it first. Oscillator calls it first and it calls it last. Is why I love it the most. Calls it first, calls it last, all at the same time. Price action needs to line up with it. Never happened. Broke down. What am I looking for on SUI? Well, in this case right now on a daily chart, I mean, I'm going to see here what it wants to do when it retests this level right at 50. If it breaks back over it, so there's two things that can happen here, in my opinion. We're either going to get this retest, it breaks down, right? That being said, what's going to happen with price is it's going to come up here, it's going to set a lower high, it's going to line up with this, and then it's going to break down, right? If that's not the case, then what's going to happen is, and this is probably more probable because the overall trend is pretty bullish, it's going to break back over this one, regain it, V-bounce our way all the way back to $2 maybe. All right, so essentially that's what we would be watching. Look for a break back over that level that we talked about, bounce off 50 yet again, go back, retest $2. Higher probability, in my opinion, of doing that because it's been in such a bullish trend. If we look at the weekly, it's just now coming back a bit. But this thing peaked. This thing went as high as it could go. Right? This thing absolutely demolished these highs. Open close high was at 180, right? So that being said, with this small retracement here, let's see what it wants to do into next week. If this thing actually on the weekly chart here, here's the difference, right? We said bullish, right? This is the difference. Look at how it's already slowing. It hasn't officially broken or closed below last week's low. That's what I'm watching this week. Still healthy retracement. Why I said probability of it breaking back over the 50s way better on that daily oscillator. So now that this hasn't broken last week's low on SUI, I'm not going to really look short until if this week in 5 days and 5 hours we actually break below that or close below that low. Then potentially maybe a short opportunity on the daily chart. But for now, nothing too crazy to keep an eye on. This thing is coming down, right? It is coming down, but it might just be going into consolidation for its next run. The oscillator is already almost all the way down to that 20 level, which is what you want to see for a nice consolidation V-bounce and setup. Similar to what we saw on Bitcoin, right? We go to the Bitcoin 4 hour. Here, look what happened. Consolidation formed, right? Price came all the way down near the 20, but it literally just peaked its way down, finally climbed back up, and then popped, right? So usually, that happens quite a bit when you see things like that. Let's go back. Man, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta piss. All right. You guys got me going today. That being said, let's see. Higher lows forming on that 4 hour. Structure broke, structure didn't hold, right? Structure broke, structure didn't hold. What do you see here? A lot of errors today. Hold on. Drive me nuts. Change character forms, right? Guess what doesn't reflect? Guess what doesn't reflect? It's guess the oscillator. Oscillator never broke its structure. That being said, if this would have broke right here, this is why we wait for that break and then we retest, take it off there. So this would have broke, probably retested this high here. Would have fully retested that high. It would have shown some support somewhere right here. Then we would have taken the reversal trade. But again, never hold the chotch. Chotch is invalid. Doesn't hold the chotch, it's invalid. We talked about this a billion times. Doesn't hold it, invalid. This thing tried to hold it here. Guess what? Didn't hold it, invalid. Didn't even happen on the oscillator. Chotch here, never held it, invalid. All right. It's exactly what we talked about. This chotch here, it held it here, and then it made that leg back up. Printed a divergence, bearish divergence. Well, that's the first state of saying, hey, now this is probably bearish. All right. Overall, that's what you want to watch for valid change characters. They're early signals, right? Early nice change character. Structure did break. Never set up. Never need to trade it. Now you wait for it to break back down, which means I would want to see this thing come here and then do that. Or break out and then do that. Right? Enter off those turning points. Now, 4 hour here, coming back down, not terrible. We can pull up a volume. Maybe do a volume profile. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't want to do it like here. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't like that volume profile. It's still trending. Right now, though, nice little reset here on the oscillator on the 4 hour. That's why I said still bullish. That weekly is solid. Daily and weekly looks good if it's going to set up the way we said. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Next one, please. Next one, please. You can take a break so we will talk to Pepe. Goodness gracious. Oh, man. Maybe. Yeah, I actually got to do this. We'll see here. If Pepe doesn't hit one here, we'll go to the bathroom. Dixie, wow, that was quick. I need to go to the bathroom, but Dixie is up. Well, I'm going to put up Bitcoin for now. See if we can hit it, maybe. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Take 2 seconds. Be right back. What's up? We back, baby. I took a piss, bro. What do you mean? I didn't sit down and take number 2. Daddy's back. Be honest, chat. Be honest. Do you wash your hands after you take a piss in your own house? Be honest. Does it depend? That's all. I've heard this argument a lot. Do you wash your hands after you take a piss in your own house? Be honest. Dixie. All we're getting is yeses. No, wash it before. Look at him. God dang it. I'm gonna wash before I take a piss. All right, Mr. Dixie. I will get TVC. Capital? Nah, TVC Capital. Which one? DXY. I'll look at TVC. If you didn't, don't wash it in the toilet. Gosh, man. Yeah, mostly hand rinses over here too. Actually, I literally have to wash my hands like 10 times a day because of my daughter. So don't worry. But honestly, I've heard that argument quite a bit. It's quite interesting to talk about. If you don't do it in public, you're freaking nuts. You're nuts if you don't wash your hands in public after you take a piss. I know some people probably don't. But if you're at the airport, you're late for a flight, be honest. Do you wash your hands? Do you have to piss really bad, but you're like 5 minutes from a flight, do you still wash your hands? Be honest. All right, that being said, while I wait for your responses. Dixie. Yes. Don't touch Pepe. I'd rather miss my flight. That's hilarious. Dash out. All right. Dixie is, this is, we like to see healthy moves on the Dixie, right? The dollar, any healthy moves, consolidation's good. That's exactly what's been happening. Let's take a look at the volume profile on this. Don't worry, Pepe. I washed my hands. Okay. I was honestly, I forgot I can't do it on this. Let me pull up the DXY on Capital.com. Similar formation. All right. And there you go. Top of the range, bounce, rejects, comes back down. Tomorrow's GDP, right? GDP is going to affect the dollar. Dollar goes up, market goes down, right? But if the dollar does a nice trending consolidation state, it usually can move in tandem with the rest of the market as well. So this coming down where it's at, it is technically in a still higher low formation. We do have this retesting a previous high. Guess what else happened? This thing broke out of this previous high too. So good sign here with a retest here. We might get a bounce tomorrow with GDP coming into the market. Let's keep an eye on that. Let's keep an eye on that bounce there, possibly tomorrow with GDP. Of course, also it did retrace, try to touch that point of control in this current range it's been in. And if it does bounce there, we might, tomorrow have a red day depending on GDP. But that being said, we'll see. It will get affected quite a bit. There'll be a decent move. We broke structure here above this previous lower high for a decent bullish setup to why we might be getting that retrace. But it is down a bit today. Oscillator's in an interesting spot. The Dixie, I wouldn't necessarily look at the oscillator much with because, we use it as a different form of how we go about trading. We just keep it as like a measurement to where we're at, right? He is addicted to streams. I won't see my stream time. What are you talking about? That being said, yeah, Dixie's still in that trending state, broke, now possible reversal setup, but it did hit the top of the range. So this could be a spot where it kind of falls off from. All right, let's move forward. Dixie, tomorrow, big day, okay? We have GDP in the morning, okay? We got GDP. We went over gold earlier. Those asking for gold on the Instagram live, go check out the YouTube live earlier in the stream. We went over gold. Hans, another sibling to Pepe. Pepe, bro, you have another relative. Look how excited he is. He's so excited. Hold on. Look how excited he is. He's so excited. He got another one. Welcome to the Hodl gang, man. You got your custom emotes now and your custom emojis. You also get 2 extra entries at the end of the week for the giveaway. Welcome, Hans. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. All right, next one. Pepe is yet again very excited. Very excited. Doesn't want to hit a freaking symbol. Pick something. Thank you. CIA. Pepe's in the chat for yet another sibling. Pepe's in the chat for yet another sibling. Also, I can change that name if it feels weird to you guys. You sure the screen time hours are well calculated? I have no idea. I just know it does. I just know it's copying it. Why are you asking that? You think you have more than 2.8 hours? This is day 2 this week. Or you almost have 3 hours. I feel like it's calculated properly. Exclamation free beer. What? You guys are nuts. Coming up with commands now. All right, Tia in the house. All right, there you go. Well, yet again, lower low, right? Lower high, broke back down. This is quite interesting because the daily trend on Tia, and really quick, I want to see if Binance has more data. Tia, let's see, Kraken has more data. Tia, Bitfinex, no, okay. So we're gonna go with Coinbase. Still, all right, Tia though, coming off these highs. Now oscillators finally had a chance to kind of start calculating, but let's dive into the 4 hour. It's kind of hard to go over when it hasn't had enough history. But let's talk. All right. Okay, this is all over the map. All right, this interesting spot, in my opinion, right now. Interesting spot. Could have been a trade opportunity here. Okay, could have been a trade opportunity here. Lower high, forms, boom, right there. Would a target close the bottom of the order block, right? topped out. It did hit the top of the order block, so you would have hit both TP points on that first move. After that, obviously, we would target this upside order block. Right now, we need to see this thing hold where we're at. I would like for this thing to close and hold where it's at right now, above 17. That'd be really nice. The low down here is 1672. So I think it could close and hold over that. Maybe get another turning point above this recent higher low that formed off of there. Yet again, I need another sound effect for this, because this strat, like the fact that just nailed it yet again. Beautiful moves back to that TP1 into TP2. Two TPs hit beautifully. Higher low trying to form. This is just weird candle pattern right now. Weird candle pattern right now on TIA, but if it holds 17 or it holds 1670 above this order block, top of that order block there, 1672. If it holds above that, I think we can maybe break back to 1779. I need to see a bullish higher low turning point form somewhere up here that you're seeing. If that does break down below that one, then we might get a bearish setup. But the reversal's trying to play, but it's being a little weird right now. So not a huge fan of where it's at, but if you were in kind of right here and you took off at the order block levels, you're sitting pretty for now. High 1778. If we can get a full closure over 1778, I really like it to 19. But that's what I fully would want to see, is a break above 1798, $18 roughly, and then go from there. 1778, go from there for a decent move. Otherwise, I don't like that it went up and rejected that high after it tried to break, and now it's coming back down. So definitely a weird spot. We'll come back and look at this. Daily, though, similar situation. You pretty much, guess what? You have divergence, right? You have a bearish divergence actually form here. Lower high off of this candle comes down. It broke this structure here. So essentially, if I'm bearish, I want to see that turning point form somewhere right here. Give me a turning point that's bearish like that, lined up with this previous low. Daily time frame, I would probably short. We'll see though, because it's just weird because the data is so behind. Yeah, you can even see the weekly. It's just such a new asset. That's why 4 hours I would watch the most. Let's see 1 hour. 1 hour, yeah, 1 hour broke structure too. Made that move higher. Look, 1 hour broke here. That's what I would look for on the 1 hour. Retest the low, so it'd be something like this. Retest down here at 1641. I don't know. We'll see here. It's going to be interesting. I definitely want to keep an eye on this on the 4 hour for a little bit. $12-hour chart. 12-hour chart. What a weird. 12-hour chart's breaking to the upside right there. I don't know. This is such a weird time frame. Never looked at it. I guess half a day chart. Half day chart. I mean, it lower high. If that sets up like we talked about, it would break back up here, higher low. But the only problem is see this. You're still pretty aggressive downtrend, so this trend would have to actually break. It is new too, so yeah. Focus on news is big. Focus on news with this is definitely much bigger. So news is everything. All right. All right, on to the next one. Pepe, what you got for us? We got one side of the board filled here. Slow down. You're one off. Come on, you got a lot of new relatives today. You got to show them, that you're on your A game. I'm going to put this right in the middle, give it a nice normal spin. It should hit now. Okay. You got one last chance, then you're going into timeout. I'm gonna make it actually quite simple this time, okay? Really nice touch. Very nice and easy. Give me something. Dude, come on. One more time. Just for your fans, man. Okay. Pepe is going into timeout again. Please. You got new fans today and you just ruined it. I literally last time we knocked him down, he kind of got broken a bit. So right now OP in the house. OP in the house was picked. He said, "Show us Pepe." Yeah, he's in timeout down there. Yet again, all by himself. All right, you stay down there. You wait until you're called upon. All right. He's stuck. OP in the house. Optimism. Just can't have nice things, man. You just can't. You know, he was all excited. I think he just got too excited from his new relatives. That being said, OP in the house. Wow, 12-hour in Head and Shoulders there, and I don't like that. And then daily Head and Shoulders. Okay, so here you go. OP, what do you see? Now we're rhyming. OP, what do you see? All right, reject off, same highs, right? Same high rejects. Bam, boom, bam. There you go, boom. Off those high, same high rejects, and yet again we have inverse we have Head and Shoulders. Sorry, not an inverse, but there you go. Head and Shoulders, two shoulders. Looking for that breakdown now. See if it continues. Higher probability of this thing moving to the downside based on the daily chart. Now, lower highs forming. The only thing that's a little bit different here is look what we got. I'm going to be waiting for a bigger break here. Trend break here on oscillator. And we're still holding above where that trend break happened, right? Turning point happened, right? That being said, one thing I will recommend if you're ever trading, by the way, this is a great example of the way not to trade the trend break strategy on the oscillator. Let me show you. So, watch. Now, what you look for is the fact that this thing, when this thing broke, right? When this thing broke here, it just went right into overbought. It just trended and blew up. I want to see an immediate lower high or higher high right here, turn over, then bounce. That's how you want to see it. If this thing goes straight up to the highs, you pretty much missed the trade, okay? That's just that's a little bit different play because of this area here. You get that break and you get the retest, right? You want to see the retest almost immediately. You don't want to see the full extension right away. So that's why it's kind of like now we're seeing a pattern of inverse or regular Head and Shoulders. Keep saying inverse for some reason. But I want to see this thing wants to head lower from there, right? He needs to work on his muscles to get a perfect spin speed. Maybe someday we'll get there. That being said, though, definitely bearish here. We'll see if it wants to potentially bounce where it's at, roughly off the 50. That's kind of its last resort right now. Let's go to the 4-hour here on optimism. Right now, downside move would be down here. That being said, interesting spot we're at right now. You're consolidating, right? You're in this weird little fixed range profile we could look at. Bottom of the range yet again. You're in the bottom of the range. Quite interesting spot. I would want to see this hold up over the low of this range, which is 3.626, low of that value range. POC sitting there as well. See if it holds up. If I'm going to trade this thing, I want to see a proper structure break through that high right here, through this high, and then bounce off of it, trade it that way. Give me some trend state. It's in a consolidated state on the 4-hour, and then the daily showing a Head and Shoulders type formation. So we'll see here. Higher probability right now down to 351. If it breaks out of 388, I'll consider a move through $4 again, okay? So keep an eye on that. The oscillator is in an interesting spot as well. It was trending very aggressively for a while, and it just flipped on the bearish flow. Interesting spot here with that lower high formation. Everything's opposite right now in this whole ordeal. Everything's opposite. So OP definitely a little bit more bearish right now. 350 higher odds to hit than the upside. All right, Pepe, what you got down there for us? ENS. Right? You want ENS? Okay, ENS, buddy. ENS in the house. Ethereum name service. This has also just been holding very nicely. Lower high formation here from that previous high. Tried to make its move, never really happened. Came back down. Let's go to that 4-hour. Go to the 4-hour fixed range profile. Where are we at? Top of the range rejects yet again, that volume profile range. Higher probs down to 21. Higher probability down to 21 buckaroonies. Now, that being said, if we get a turning point here, I would trade this above 23. I would look for a 23 break traded above that or this high. If it gets a setup, right? It did bounce, didn't hold that shot, bounce off that order block down there. It's in a range. So again, right now, because it rejected the top of the range, high probability off 21. But if this thing does break this high first, then you look for upside move up to 24 plus. Pretty weak on these last two. Optimism and ENS just sideways right now. This thing is trying to break down too on this lower high. This came down trying to hold up a bit. We'll see. Not a huge fan because it's setting a lower high right now. So higher probability to the downside, but I want to see proper structure movements before big moves. Bitcoin pumping. Wardu, welcome to the Hodl gang. That man just claimed 3 extra entries on this Friday's giveaway. Everybody, gotta love it. Welcome to the Hodl gang. Hope we get new emotes. I'll add the Hodl gang emote as well here soon. But welcome, my friend. He gets also priority symbol analysis. So when we fill the wheel early on, y'all get priority analysis as well. Welcome to the Hodl gang. Let's get it. It's literally $1. You get 3 extra entries to win $100, man. Come on. Easy peasy. Is there something extra when you get sibling of Pepe? Eventually, yes. My camera, no. Eventually, yes. So, what's going to happen here soon? I got to unplug my camera. I know. Chill. I know. I was big there for a second. Eventually, if you're a Pepe sibling, you are the one that gets a priority analysis, and then normal Hodl gang won't. But because it's new right now, first week, normal Hodl gang gets priority analysis. But once we have a bunch of members, because it's literally $1, only Pepe siblings get obviously priority pick on Pepe wheel. Makes sense, right? All right, next one's up. Let's see here. What do we got down there? I can't see it. Netflix. All right, we'll do Netflix and then render because Netflix, the only stock we have on there today. Netflix, one of our members. Wow. Just wow. What a move. What an incredible move. Sorry, I meant to go weekly. All right, guess what? Netflix. Was it Disney? Disney doing the same? No, not Disney. Amazon? Amazon, yeah. Amazon's up there. Okay. Netflix, here you go. So Netflix, guess what? Netflix, well, like we said before, I don't know if we looked at this too much. These highs here, I was kind of worried about. I wanted to see if we could break through them. We broke through that high, back into low liquidity. Lovely moves. Upside order block yet again. 1677 or 677, way up there, right? That's literally way up there. Has potentials though. Has big potential to move up there. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna turn my AC on. For some reason, it's not going. My power literally went out earlier. That's probably why. 1 second. A little toasty. All right. That being said, Netflix right now, major moves, right? Breaking out over that high, trying to close above yesterday's weekly high as well, or like last week's high as well. Right now, last week's high was 592, and we're currently breaking out of it. A light messed up. There you go. Currently breaking out of that, and I just want to see it close over that. Yes, Sordic, it does. I think, yeah, the bot can only calculate watch time when you're watching, like live, sadly. But that being said, guys, this high here, 592.43. I want to close over that this week. Let's go to the daily. Daily's just cranking. Look, wow, look at the oscillator down here. Oscillator reset. This is in a major trending state on the daily for Netflix. This looks really solid. I would target 617 next right here because of these 2 turning points that kind of occurred up there. 615 would be a good price target. After that, though, we have that weekly order block high of 670. That's insane. Got some imbalance. We're filling the end of that imbalance right there. But daily was money for targeting these levels here. 615 is a good target. After that, maybe 650. So 615 to 650, big gap, but looks really solid on the daily here. So long as today closes where it's at. I want to see close over 600 today on Netflix. Wait. Oh. Our ETH take profit right now is 3,300. I thought you said it was exploding right now. Yo, come on. We need 58K to hit on stream, please. Yesterday, 55K was like literally, I think we were like 30 minutes to an hour away from it hitting. Insane. ETH. All right. Last but not least, we had Render, right? RNDR. Let's get it. Pepe's in timeout. Sorry. For those of you that don't know, he missed his picks like 3 times. That being said, he goes into timeout. He sits down there and chills. RNDR, man, what a monster coin. Consolidation, beautiful. So we like to see higher lows kind of forming. This is pretty even lows. Trend state still intact. So for Render, if we want an upside move continuing, similar to Bitcoin, I want to see a break over 7.72. $7.72. This one here, 7.74. That's probably better off. 7.75 because that's like almost exact there. Would be that upside break I want to see for a continuation. Right, so let's break through that. If for some reason we break below 6.87, which is the low of this candle, I would be targeting a bounce down here, this BOS inside of this FVG there, that imbalance. A buy and bounce down there is what I would look for, right at 660 roughly, okay? Watch for buys down there if it does break down. If not, let's see if this holds up and then breaks out of this high of 7.63. So watch for that break and move through that high. Would be lovely if we got that. I'd love to see that. Daily looks super solid. It needs to come down a bit, but if the daily does come down and shows that it wants to hold above that last high it set before it made this big run, and here you go yet again. The trade play out beautifully. Lower high break there. Comes back retested. This is what I was saying about retesting immediately. That candle there. Boom. Rally to the moon. Beautiful. Exactly what we want to see in the setup. But again, let's hold up over this high for that continuation. But remember, for that 4-hour setup, we said it's either 660 if it breaks that low, or we're going to come up here and look for that 775 break. And look for 8 to 850, okay? Okay, you said SCI call. Don't seem to have double time. What was that? What did we say on SCI? We got a little bit of time here. We got about 3 minutes. Or 7 minutes. SCI. Wow. Yeah. This thing's money. Jacob, I have a question. Bitcoin is king. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. Look at SCI in a sec. Oh, baby. Give me 58 now. Give me 58 now, or we're going to have a serious problem. Give me 58 right now, or we're going to have a serious problem. It was also a train ride, if you remember. What does it say? What's your question, Sorting? Oh, so the halving will be like, and what to watch, how to act. So if you want to really deep dive into the whole deal with the halving, whatever you guys call it, I call it the halving. Then just search Bitcoin cycle. Bitcoin cycle charts are insane. Bonk is going crazy. Is it? Yo, why do you make me look at this? Sure, it broke out, but it sold off. Gosh, making me look at Bonk. You got me. You got me. Can you explain? Look, I mean, I can pull up the... April 20th, predicted date. Blocks remaining 702. So, remember when a block is solved, Sortic. When a block is solved, it grants the miner who solved that block with Bitcoin. That's how Bitcoin's generated, right? Every single time there's a halving, the miners get half of the payout that they normally get per block solved. Okay, so every time there's a halving, the overall generation of Bitcoin goes down. So guess what? When there's less supply being generated, there's more demand, price goes up. And then the cycle continues, right? Every time there's a halving. Now, cycle has continued beautifully over the years, right? And continuing to 100 times or 1x or 2x, sorry, usually after the halving, after like a year plus after the halving. That being said, this year we're hoping that cycle continues. It pretty much has shown us that it's continuing. At this point with this big run, that cycle has shown that it's continued. When the oscillator is bearish and the graph is bullish, what does it indicate? Two things could be indicated there. It could be hidden divergence. Yeah, if history repeats itself, sorting, absolutely, it's gonna repeat it. It's gonna pump. Pretty typical. You can look up. We can go to ideas. Hold on. I'm gonna go trading. Also, let's just type in Bitcoin spiral chart. There you go. Love this one. When did they post this? March 5th, 23. We need to go back. They post one recently. They have a good one. Give me my spiral chart. You usually have one. Oh my gosh. You're gonna make me hunt for it. Here you go. This was posted when? Here's your spiral chart. Halving predicted right here. Halvings are the blue dots. Boom. Look, it's literally within the cycle. It's in this grid, right? Bottoms almost lined up perfectly. Look, they've all lined up in the bottom part of the cycle. Right down here. You have all-time highs. Look, they all lined up over here together. Isn't that insane? The cycle continues, right? All these blue dots are all-time highs. The first one started here, then broke, and broke, then broke. Now here you go. The cycle. You can see it's tightening a bit right there as price goes up, but that's because there's less Bitcoin being generated. At some point, you might get a decent spike, but there's just more volume too coming in, so trading activity isn't as just up as it normally is. We'll see though. Next halving's roughly, they're guessing, right around this area, right? But we have this whole quadrant here to talk about. So we'll see. Possible nice moves coming, right? Possible very nice moves coming to continue. And then coming into a new all-time high up here above 100K is what we would want to look for. So we'll see. There's that spiral in that 4-year cycle. It's, great thing to keep an eye on. While I'm here, guys, if you want constant market updates, funny memes, and charts, right? Charts to show you what we're looking at on stocks, crypto, Forex. We post things even after stream on here all day long. And in the evenings as well. We post charts for you guys to follow on there. Great analysis is done on our Twitter, so go check it out, LuxAlgo. At LuxAlgo. That being said, let's see who our true Bitcoin bears are. That being said, let's see one more time who our true Bitcoin bears are. Closing predictions. Guess what? Are you surprised? Because I'm not surprised. Are you surprised? Because I'm not surprised. We hit more yet again. More is our winner. More is our winner. Today, if you put in your Bitcoin predictions at the beginning of the stream, you do get 100 points added to your profile. If you are a top 10 viewer at the end of the week, guess what? You get a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100. To be a top 10 viewer, you have to be a part of the YouTube live stream. You have to chat. You have to put in your predictions on Bitcoin. So you have to be here bright and early. Okay, again, it's 1 Eastern. Okay, you should be up live by then. So just tune in. And the beginning of the stream each time, you can put in your predictions. It's usually, 10 minutes into stream, 13 minutes into stream. So around 1:13-ish Eastern time. is when those predictions are live. You can put them in. You have a chance to add 100 points to your profile. That's how you rank up. You can also gamble your points. You can duel your points however you want. Those are your channel points. You can do whatever with them as you please. On top of that, though, if you are a top viewer, now we are adding points for the loyalty hours. So depending on how many hours you have, you get 50 points per hour. Right now, Dame is going to get 150 points added to his profile. He's the top viewer. If you type in exclamation top hours, you'll see who our top hours are. That being said, let's take a quick look at our Bitcoin bears. Let's call them out. Let's call them out. Bitcoin bears in the house. Here we go. First up, Danik. Said less. Danik said less. You don't get 100 points added to your profile. I'm sorry, man. Let's see who our true bears are. Wow, I'm proud of Mr. Davis and Jason. I'm proud of you guys today. You hit the more. Congratulations. You get 100 points added to your profile. Sortic with the Jockey. Jockey with the less prediction. No points for you. Doran, yet again, with the less prediction. Doran, epic bear there. Edward Webb Jr. with the less again. Alvadaz with the less. Come on, man. Dame with the less. Our most watch time Dame. Hadn't heard a single thing I've said. I'm just kidding. But still, come on, man. Less. Isaiah, come on, man. Less. George. You guys, come on. Less. Big Steve TV, less. Vincent, less. Kemmel, less. Yo, what do I have to drill into your brain? What do I have to drill into your brain on don't fight the trend? Come on. Talk about this every day. That being said, if you said more, you get 100 points added to your name. Congratulations, everybody. Applause for you. Congratulations. You get 100 points added to your profile. Now, XRP really quickly so I can just get all excited again. XRP almost hit 60. Oh, yeah. 59.75 with a high. All right. That being said, our ranking members, yet again, you saw the top 10 points. You saw the top 10 hours watched. Doran with the 275. Doran's going to get 125 points there because he has. So, by the way, half an hour on this. The hour side is 0.50. Sorry, half hour is 0.50. Brad has 2 hours 50 minutes. Same with Sortic, 2 hours 50 minutes means you get 150 points added at the end of the week. But again, it's only Tuesday, so you get 50 points added to your profile for every hour you watch. We might dim that down if it's a little crazy, but every 30 minutes you get 25 points added to your profile. But that'll be added at the end of the week, and then that'll clarify who our top 10 viewers are. And you get 100 points for predicting whether you think Bitcoin's going to be more or less. Dane with the less, yet again, that's just for you, my friend. All right. Last but not least, if you join the Hodl gang, you get 2 extra entries in Friday's giveaway. If we hit 110 likes per stream, we give away $300 every single Friday. We usually hit it. So on Friday, make sure you tune in. You get a chance to win $100. Okay, 3 winners, $100 each. If you're a top 10 viewer, the next following Monday, you get a chance to win $100. So we appreciate you all, like always. Thank you for being a Hodl Gang member. If you're already a member, if you join up, if you end up being Pepe Assembling, eventually you will have top priority of symbols picked because Pepe is the one that makes all the picks for us. And let me switch to our closing music. That being said, guys, Bitcoin has almost tapped our upside target of 58. 60 was, a potential idea. But I promise you, 58 is the one that we're really looking for. We're in 57, though. Remember, we said there was a range from 56 to 58 that we're really looking for. We knew 55 was pretty much going to hit. On Ethereum, we're still looking for 3,300. We're very close. We hit 3,291. I'm praying that we hit that overnight, but we have rallied quite a bit. These have been really big moves. So just keep an eye on the charts. Put your alerts in. You know, if 58 gets cleared, it could have a nice spike to 60, but overall, be safe out there. Make sure you're keeping an eye on what you're trading. Taking profits on the way, it's always a good thing to do. But other than that, guys, we appreciate you tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Welcome all our new Hodl Gang members. Again, guys, if you're a part of YouTube Premium, you can get it for free. Become a Hodl Gang member. You can hit the join button next to the Lux Algo profile where you see subscribe. And those members get 2 extra entries at the end of the week for the $300 giveaway on Friday. So I appreciate you guys being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we get some other movements, right? Major bull moves. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gold, last but not least, remember on gold, we want that 240 break. We want the 240 break on gold. Just be patient. Hopefully it shows up soon. That being said, tomorrow come back. See you guys at 1 Eastern. Tonight we might do another late night TikTok stream. I usually do that around like 9 to 10 p.m. Sorry, 10 p.m. Eastern, 10 to 11 p.m. Eastern. So check out the TikTok stream. We're just hanging out. Nice chill stream, just chatting about trading and stuff, looking over the charts. If we do go live, it's that time, okay? On the TikTok stream. Other than that, guys, enjoy your evening. I'm going to go take a shower because my hair looks greasy as shit. Yeah, I need a shower. Other than that, guys, see you tomorrow. And happy Bitcoin. All hail the mighty King Bitcoin. Hopefully we hit 58K once I get off stream here. I'm bummed we didn't hit it on stream, but we'll get it. We'll get it. All right, guys. I think that's it. I will see you soon. And have a nice night. Bye-bye.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?